Hello students, in the previous video we have studied the electric potential at a point due to single charge and system of charge. In this video we will study about the electric potential at a point due to an electric dipole. Suppose students it is electric dipole and arrow is denoted by dipole moment. So here minus q charge will be there and here plus q charge will be there, and it is the midpoint of dipole, and it is the point P at which we have to calculate the electric potential due to this dipole, and this point P is situated at the distance r from the mid of the dipole. Suppose distance between P and minus Q, it is denoted by point A and it is denoted by point B, is R1, and suppose the distance between plus Q and P point is R2. Then what will be the potential at point P due to this dipole? First of all, we have to take an angle theta which is made by the position vector with the dipole moment. And what is the formula for electric potential at point P? That is equals to potential due to plus point plus potential due to minus charge. And after putting the formula for V plus and V minus, we will get plus Q upon R2 plus minus Q upon 4 pi epsilon naught R1. It means we can write this equation as Q upon 4 pi epsilon naught, and in bracket we can write 1 upon R2 minus 1 upon R1. Now from the figure we have to calculate the value of R1 and R2 in the terms of R, half of the dipole length L, and the angle made by position vector with dipole moment. So we have to change some geometry in the figure. First of all, we take a perpendicular on PO and marked it with letter M. And we also take a perpendicular on OP from point B and it is marked as point N. Then what will be the value of MO and what will be the value of ON? Students, since it is 90 degree and it is theta, so opposite angle will be theta. So OM can be written as L cos theta. ON is also written as L cos theta from the geometry of the figure. Okay. For the small angle, we can say that AP is equals to what? AP is equal to PM. It means R1 is equals to OP plus OM. And what is the value of OP? That is R plus L of cos theta. Similarly, what is the value of R2? Similarly, it will be equal to R minus L of cos theta. It means where we get the formula for R1 and R2 in the terms of R, L and theta. Now students, again we are writing this formula here. Then 1 upon R1 or R1 equals to, if you take the R as common, you will get 1 plus L upon R cos of theta. And 1 upon R1 will be equals to 1 upon R 1 plus L upon R cos of theta power inverse. And since L upon R is much less than 1, so by using binomial theorem, we can say that 1 upon R, 1 equals to 1 upon R, 1 minus L upon R of cos theta, and it can be written as 1 upon R1 equals to 1 upon R minus L upon R square cos of theta. Suppose it is equation 1. And similarly, from the same process, we can write 1 upon R2 equals to 1 upon R plus L upon R1 of R square cos of theta. It is equation 2. And we are having a formula for B that is equals to Q upon 4 pi epsilon naught 1 upon R2 minus 1 upon R1. So in this formula, if you put the value of 1 upon R1 and 1 upon R2, what is the formula? That is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught. Q is also written here. 1 upon R2 minus 1 upon R1. Q upon 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught into 1 upon R2, 1 upon R plus L upon R square cos theta, L upon R square cos theta minus 1 upon R2, that is equals to 1 upon R minus L upon R square cos of theta. Q upon 4 pi epsilon naught into 1 upon R plus 1 upon R square cos of theta. After removing this bracket, we will get 1 upon R plus L upon R square cos of theta. 1 upon R and 1 upon R will be cancelled out, and the remaining quantities are Q upon 4 pi epsilon naught 2L cos of theta upon R square. And this result can be written as Q into 2L cos of theta upon 4 pi epsilon naught R square. What is the Q into 2L? It is the magnitude of dipole moment. And magnitude of dipole moment, it can be denoted by small p and 4 pi epsilon naught R square. Now students, we can write it as in the form of scalar product. So we can write it as V equals to P dot position vector R, unit vector R, and 4 pi epsilon naught R square, or it can be written as P dot vector R upon 4 pi epsilon naught R cube. In the terms of vector product, we write the formula as it is. Now students, what are the quantities at which the potential due to electric dipole depends? First is dipole moment. Second is cos of angle between position vector and dipole moment. And third is the distance between center of the dipole and point P. It means from this formula we can say V is directly proportional to R square. Let us contrast with the single charge. With the single charge, V was inversely proportional to only distance due to single charge. It means we can say V is not always directly proportional to 1 upon R square, not always directly proportional to 1 upon R. It varies according to the system of charges. Now, we study the cases related to the dipole. Okay, first case, when point P, when the point P lies at the axis of the dipole. It means if I am just drawing a dipole here like this, it is dipole, and it is dipole axis, it is point P, and this point P is situated at distance r from the center of the dipole. It is minus q and it is plus q. Dipole moment is from minus to plus. What is the angle? Theta is here equals to 0 degree. And theta is 0 degree. It means cos 0 degree equals to 1. And we can say V equals to P upon 4 pi epsilon naught R square. It will be the formula for the potential at axial position. Okay. Second case, case 2, when the point P lies at the equatorial axis. Again, we draw a diagram. Again, I am taking a dipole. It is point A and it is point B. Here minus q charge, here the plus q charge. And it is equatorial axis. So the point P is suppose here, and the distance between point P and the mid of the dipole is r. Then what will be the potential at this point? For equatorial axis, what is the angle between position vector and dipole moment? That is 90 degree. And cos 90 equals to 0. So the potential due to a dipole on equatorial axis, and we can say equatorial plane, that is equals to 0. It always be equal to 0. It means if you are taking numerous point on the axis, at each and every point the potential is 0. Now students, from this equation it is being asked, is it possible that electric field is there but potential is 0? Your answer should be yes. At the equatorial plane of a dipole, electric field is possible. Electric field has finite value but potential is 0. And the reverse of this, if you are having a question in which it is being asked, that is there any condition where potential is there but field is zero? Yeah, it is also possible in the hollow conductor. The electric field is zero but potential is there. So student, in this video we have studied about the derivation of potential at a point due to electric dipole, and the formula, the generalized formula we are having, that is P cos theta upon 4 pi epsilon naught r square, and it can be written as in the form of vector, and that is dot product P dot is position vector, unit position vector across the point, and it is like this. And what is the potential at axial position? At axial, since theta is 0 degree, it becomes P upon 4 pi epsilon naught r square, since theta is 0 degree. What is the value of potential at equatorial? That is 0, since theta is equal to 90 degree. So these are the summary of chapter. Now in the next video, we will study about the potential energy due to system of charges and the potential energy of dipole when it is kept inside the uniform electric field. Thank you, students.